Hey, welcome back to Life's a Bag, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today I'm going to do something just a little bit different, and we're going to try this out. I have been so interested since I saw it, and I got the Tymo comb ages ago, the first edition, and the first version of it, and it was nearly life-changing. So much so that I've gotten the second one since, and I saw this, and I played the long game on it, and finally found it at Target. So before that, I want to try something and tell you about something. I got this kind of dumb little stocking stuffer at Christmas, and I finally just opened it today. And it smells so good. It smells like how a banana Laffy Taffy tastes. And it was delicious. But important note is that the smell kind of went away pretty quickly, and it doesn't leave like a bad later smell. So that was good. And it was like, it's like kind of a thinner type lotion. So that was good. I was surprised. I really thought that was going to be kind of junky. And then I also got this at Christmas because I like banana flavor stuff. So, in fact, I have really sensitive teeth and gums, and from a childhood of neglect. So please get your kids their dental care. But they have to use like the numbing gel for my cleanings, and my hygienist was always so perplexed because I always chose the mint, polish, whatever, gritty stuff at the end. But I always opted for the banana numbing gel. She was like, okay, lady. But I like banana. And listen, cherry is not always it. Am I right? Okay. So I've never tried this before. It's just kind of looks like Carmex, really. Oh, it goes on nicely. No color to it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not mad at it. It's not super strong flavor. Might have to add that. Might have to check me on my bag. What's in my bag? Is it banana or is it peppermint now? All right. Okay, let's get to it. So, So this is the Tymo Stylux Thermal Brush, 1.7 inch. And truth be told, I kind of really wanted the 1.5 inch, which soon enough you'll see why that's a little bit of a crazy idea. But the heart wants what the heart wants, Ooh, okay. All right. So, all right, it came with a little booklet. Nice. Okay, and then here's the brush. So it's like a round brush, but it's heated. Which, I'm not a super girly girl, right? And I don't know. I remember a time when I was younger, in like the early 90s, maybe late 80s, when I nearly lost all of my hair to a round brush. And if you know, you know. But oh, that's nice. Okay, so this is like a silicone heat pad, I guess, like to set it on your counter. But it's also a sleeve, I guess, to store it. I don't know, the idea of putting the bristles in here kind of creeps me out, but we'll try it once. So I don't have any fear about doing this with you guys for the first time. Like Tymo, they heat up really fast, which is great. Oh, okay, great. Great, great, great. And I think we'll be in business soon. I'm delicate. I just hurt myself on the Velcro. It's normal. I, however, am not. All right. I really didn't plan this out ahead of time. So like, my bathroom's not all ready for this. So probably some stuff's gonna clank and clangle and fall and whatever. I guess we'll probably survive. Okay, so here it is. It's plugged in. So it says 320 degrees Fahrenheit is white, 360 degrees Fahrenheit is yellow, and 395 degrees Fahrenheit is orange. And this is to hold it for 2 seconds. Here we go. Okay, yellow. Oh, white, yellow, orange. We're going full blast, baby. Full commit. Also, for record keeping purposes, it is, oh shoot, like 11 something. I've got my watch on the charger, and so it's blinking and we're heating. When will it tell me? There are the directions. I guess it's gonna go solid when it's heated up all the way. And I'm using these are plastic little comey teeth. These are they already look a little janky, which is slightly concerning. And this thing was definitely fresh out of the package. See, like, see how they're, and some of them are like partially sticking out. Anyway, there are these plastic teeth. That's what I'm resting on the silicone mat, because I don't want to mess up the fine bristles. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Rapunzel. So this is like how you've seen me most of the times. I love these, by the way. Best invention. And this is how long it is with some kind of curl in it. So we're gonna see how it does. And then, because I really like to live on the edge, after I'm finished with this, I'm going to bed. So I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm not gonna put it up because I want to see how it does through sleeping. When I use the Tymo comb, it will be board straight for days. Oh, yeah, I was right. Okay. It's solid. So we're ready to cook. Oh man, honestly, I'm a tiny bit scared. But also, I need to let you know, this is not at all sponsored. Bought this sucker with my very own money at Target one night. Target doesn't sponsor me either. Well, honestly, the only person sponsoring me is me. Oh no, I feel like I don't need that small of a section, but we're going to do it. All right, here we go. Dude, I'm so scared. Okay. Okay, Tymo. All right, here we go. It's okay. I might not even be doing it right. Whoa, I'm not mad at it. I was just hoping for a little bit more of a defined curl. Again, I kind of had an idea that might happen, which is part of why I really wanted the smaller barrel, even though my hair is so long, right? Let's just roll this sucker up and see what happens. Oh. It's okay. It's all right. Still nice and shiny and smooth. Oh boy, she really gave me a bump back here, didn't she? All right. This, a good chance, right, that this is a trust the process situation, huh? All right, now. So in the back, I kind of did it like I just did on that last one, and I flipped it over straight away. Oh God, I'm so scared. You have no idea how scared I am right now. Oh my God. Here we go. I mean, at least if I lose hair, it's in the back, right? And the back of your hair is none of your business, they say. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, well, the hair is very hot. Like, yeah, lady, you literally just put a hot tool in it. I really should have done like more of like a sideways probably. Oh well, whatever. Is that the last hairstyle I'll ever have? I shouldn't say that when I'm so early on into the process. I do feel like, I mean, these things aren't, it's not hot, but the heat is definitely coming off the barrel. I think there's a decent chance we may end up with a burnt ear here in this. Oh, see, I mean, we're gonna just ignore the fact that I'm long overdue for any kind of trim, and probably at least 5 inches of this hair is past any kind of resurrection, but yeah, it's okay. In this next section, maybe we'll try sideways, huh? Now, for the Tymo comb, in case you don't know about it, have not experienced it, because that's where the real witchcraft lies, I think, for this brand. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go just crazy on it here. The Tymo comb, I can get basically bone straight hair in just one pass. Oh, okay, look. Just rolled it right up to my ear. Did not burn, so that's good. That's nice to know. And I have not yet tangled my hair in it. I've gotten close, but do you see that? No curl. Oh God. Oh man, that is hot hair. Now, if you know that I'm doing something wrong, please do let me know, because, like, literally, I was raised by my dad. And not only was he not into makeup, he was also not really into hair, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, hold on. We're cooking with bacon. Now I'm getting what I wanted originally. Okay, now let's see. Oh, man, that's hot. I'm surprised I didn't. Oh. Ow. Are you kidding me? I really gotta get a trim, I guess, huh? I just hate getting my hair cut. I really hate getting my hair cut. But now you're like, well, she wasn't wrong going full blast on the heat, huh? Ow, 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 ow. Now, how did I get it to do that earlier? There we go. I mean, so the question is, taking out user error, because, like, I'm keenly aware. Is it the hair or is it the barrel? And I think it's the barrel. I think it's too wide. mean, it's okay, right? It's okay. Oh boy. Ow, 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 ow. Golly dang. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Oh my gosh. There's something incredibly satisfying though about like having your hair wrap around any kind of curling thing correctly. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay. We're committing to the bet. But I'm not happy. So this is gonna go back. And I'm either going to order the 1.5 from Design, or I'm gonna give up on it because I've actually gotten far better results from using just a regular, not a round brush, because they terrify me, but like a regular brush in my blow dryer. What? It's getting real Hollywood now. We'll see. We'll see. And, well, I don't know. It is going so fast, though. I might just speed up this video to the end, because, I mean, I'm committed now, kind of. No sense in stopping. Again, trust the process with all things. Education, relationships, blah, 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 blah. Right? Just trust the process. I mean, whatever. What is this? Farrah called. She wants her hair back. Maybe that's the move. Then I would have to go out and find a Paddington or a Spy bag, wouldn't I? That is not my jam. Although, I mean, if I wanted to channel Farrah, I could probably pull off a Chloe bucket too, or a saddle beautifully. I wish that I was more varied in my style. I'm pretty Midwest chic, and by chic I mean not chic, right? And but I would love to be able to rock the boho look, at least on occasion. We are taking shortcuts here because I'm not entirely thrilled with how we're doing. Although I really shouldn't, because I won't. Partial shortcut. I mess this one up good. How is it that sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't? There we go. No. I'll tell you what though, this thing is hotter than the Dickens. I can feel the heat coming off of it at the little, oh well, look, that was a decent curl. I can feel the heat coming off from the tip where I'm holding. You guys, honestly, if I don't get my hair caught up in this thing the whole time, it's going to be a doggone miracle. Oh man, that's like, this is hot. I'll show you here in a second once I get untangled from the brush. I wonder if the Lange one is better. Okay, so this is not hot, but this is very hot. So it's like burning like the side of my thumb here when I go like this. So that's a little unexpected. So, how was everybody's day? I really need to get this cut. This is just far too long. Are you kidding me? Oh, there was. I was like, man, the hair's not very hot. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Oh, so who chooses to do this at almost midnight? I'll tell you who. Girls who wear purple shirts, probably. Oh yeah, I'm getting hot. I do love that the end is spinny here. It's very free flowing. It's not been a problem the whole time. Oh man, I almost did it. Dude. This is crazy. Oh, look, now I'm getting it to do the thing again. What the heck? In hindsight, it was kind of a bad idea to put that chapstick on because I typically use my mouth as a claw clip for the top, so. About a year ago, I decided to accept the gray. I've always wanted blonde hair, and I've done it a couple times, the salon, never at home. Not that insane. And, you know, it always got really like kind of like gross goldenrod, brassy perhaps. I don't know. I'm not a hairstylist. And I've always really liked like the ashy gray kind of blonde, platinum-y, whatever. And my gray started coming in more and more, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go with it. Like maybe this is my time. Most of the times I'm not bothered by it. Every once in a while, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I should go get it colored again. Oh, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever. The only time it really bothers me is like in these moments where it's all parted out and you can tell, like you can see every gray strand as you're moving through. Oh God, this is gonna be it. Okay. And I really can't stand it when it's in my periphery. Like if I'm wearing my hair down, my hair always falls in front of my face and my eyes. It doesn't matter what length, because it's part of how I got here. So I was like, well, if I grow it long enough, maybe it won't, you know, come in front of my face and my... Anyway, I digress. But every once in a while, I'll catch it in my periphery. I'm like, get out of here, gray hair. That was like completely... whatever. I know I've whatevered about 75 times. It's part of my practice in not getting stressed out and letting things be how they're going to be, which we can all use a lesson in, right? So I gotta know if you happen to see my reel, my most recent reel. I was pretty proud of that. I thought of that this morning. And I was wondering, like, I check Fashion File every single day, multiple times a day, honestly. Like, as if it was my job, which it most certainly is not. And I was curious how many people do that. How many actually do that? And then if you do it, do you find yourself remembering a lot of their inventory? And if you do remember a lot of their inventory, do you notice that sometimes it pops up under new arrivals and it's totally something that's been there for 6 months? No, me. Okay, we're done with this. My camera says it's been 35 minutes since we started, so, you know, it was about 10 minutes between my Bananarama nonsense and the unboxing. I've been periodically pulling some of the hair off that got on it, but I think that this is worth noting too. I don't know, I obviously have a lot of hair. So I feel like it's an honorable amount of loss, considering I've just been tugging and twisting on it for about a half an hour, 20 minutes, something along those lines. So I'm gonna kind of busy myself while it cools. Oh man, my thumb hurts. It was pretty warm. See if I can unplug this without knocking. That was I'm pretty sure that was a delicious sample I got of a Killian fragrance. Killian, I think is what it's called. I got the sample at Saks. I went in one day and I was trying to find. So anyway, I was trying to find a leather scent perfume that I liked. I tried there was like a Tom Ford. It wasn't it. And I was talking to this lady at Saks and she said, try this. And I smelled it and it actually smells like old pipe, like old style, fresh pipe tobacco. It smelled really good. So I took a sample of that, but lately I've been into Miss Dior, and then of course I love my Hermes Barenia and Vetiver Tonka, especially stacked. Yum. So I haven't really found anything to go with that. Sometimes I think about putting it with something. I think it might smell good with elves, but I don't really, or sorry. But I bought it and I don't like it. I need to sell it, I think, because I'm like 10 sprays out and it gives me a headache as much as I love it. Anyway, so we ended up with weird flyaways, which by the way, does not happen with the Tymo comb ever. It gets the baby hairs that, Tymo comb's amazing. And nothing, basically nothing. Now, if I gather all my hair together and I hold it up, it kind of gives like a little bit of a bump, under, but it amounts to nothing when it's all together. So that was not a win. However, that was the 1.7 inch, and maybe I might get different results with the 1.5 inch. So we'll have to see, if I pick one up and whatever, try it. So here's the hairstyle for tomorrow. It was pretty smoothing though overall, which Tymo does a great job of, so I do appreciate that. Like my flyaways aren't super bad, through like the shaft of my hair, through the bulk of it. And that is why this is always like this, because it's reliable, it's professional, and there's no fuss. Anyways, all right, well, thanks for stopping by for that. Have a good one. If you liked this one, please let me know. If you have any tips, let me know. If you never want to see me do an unboxing of a hair product and try it again, let me know. And I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Bye.